Welcome to Commander Brito-Ruskie-Ski. Hello comrades, welcome back to Commander Brito-Ruskie-Ski. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and make sure to join the communist Discord server in the description. So comrades, I know I haven't done a Russian Explains in quite a while, I think 2 months maybe. So we are back with another episode, a bit more, normal. It's gonna be Russian Explains the Soviet Union. Now obviously as a Russian, I think I'm pretty, as a Russian communist, I think I can explain the Soviet Union pretty well. So there's a lot of things where we can begin. If you want more info about each of these things I'm gonna talk about, I made a video called 10 Facts About the Soviet Union. You can go and watch that right now. Go on comrades, and you can come back to this video, or you can keep watching this and go watch that. There's quite a lot of things on the Commander Brito-Ruskie-Ski channel. Comrades, so about the Soviet Union, obviously we all know it was one of the greatest superpowers in history. Now this isn't me being a patriotic Soviet. Obviously a lot of you might think, oh, he just says Soviet Russia is the best because he's Soviet. Stupid capitalists. We're in quarantine and capitalists can't stop messaging me. See, comrades, this is why. Obviously, I'm not messaging capitalists, but capitalists are messaging me, communists. I think this shows. Anyway, comrades. So obviously we all know the Soviet Union was one of the greatest powers. Now I'm not making this up. It was actually it was at one point the second largest economy, one of the largest populations, and was actually the biggest nuclear power on the planet. Now, obviously, since then, the Soviet Union has fallen. It was made up of 15 republics, 15 republics, which involves like Russia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Belarus, Estonia, and so on. And obviously, they didn't really like each other, comrades. I'm not gonna hide it. Obviously Russians, we kind of kept them all together. We were the good guys, but obviously no one wanted to stay together. Everyone wanted to give capitalist America more power, and so everyone left, which is obviously the sad point. Which is why countries like Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, they're not prospering anymore, unlike countries like Russia, which we are. The Soviet Union is obviously a dictatorship. But it's a dictatorship everyone likes. Stalin, I think we can all agree, Stalin is one of the greatest leaders in human history. He managed to defeat Adolf Hitler, he managed to make the Soviet Union an industrial power, and also managed to almost win the Korean War. Now comrades, this is obviously big things for Soviet Russia. So I have to say, for example, Stalin, Lenin, they were good. Obviously we had some bad presidents, obviously. Stop messaging me capitalists, fucking pigs. Obviously, comrades, we have people like Gorbachev, which destroyed the Soviet Union. We do not like Gorbachev. Obviously, comrades, that's about the leaders. There's also many things. How it was communist, the biggest thing, and how it spread its influence to many places. Vietnam and Laos, still communist to this day. North Korea, still communist. China, backed by the Soviet Union, still communist. So comrades, what can I say? The Soviet legacy will be kept for a very long time, especially since China, which was helped by the Soviet Union to become communist, is going to become the largest economy in the world. Obviously they also spread the biggest virus in the last 100 years, so fuck you China, but there's many positives to it. Now, comrades, obviously the Soviet Union was obviously very strong. It had one of the most powerful militaries in the world, the most nuclear weapons, and I've talked about this. It spread its influence everywhere. Now, obviously, it owned half of Europe, basically, comrades, everything from East Germany until Siberia. And at one point, communist countries took up more land area than capitalist countries, which is obviously a massive thing for the communism. But in the end, the Soviet Union just couldn't last, comrades. We were too great, and all good things come to an end. Thank you all for watching, comrades. Make sure to subscribe, and let communism strike again.